this is how you make simple simulation using Onshape, ProtoTwin, and TwinCAT from back off. First, you gotta go to Onshape page, then sign in. You'll be moved to screen like this. Then you create a document. Let's say we're gonna try it on conveyor. You can also use public documents which are already prepared by ProtoTwin, and it looks like this. Different types of conveyors, but we want to make an example of how easy it is to build your own models. So you start with drawing a sketch, selecting the plane. Now let's make it 1 meter long and 600 millimeters wide. Then confirm the sketch, make an extrude from that surface, and let it be 92 centimeters. And that looks not exactly like a conveyor, but for now we'll use just simple objects. Then from here we draw another sketch, and that's gonna be our photocell, and another extrude, and 5 centimeters tall. And this has to be a new part, separate one, so we click new here, and that's how we created 2 parts. Let's rename it to know better what it is for. And the second one is gonna be photocell. So now we can go into ProtoTwin, then import. The last model that we created was this conveyor, and for now we use assembly part studio to be imported. And that's how it looks like. Maybe that's a little bit too short. So if we go back here and change the sketch, let's make it longer. Okay. And then we want that photocell to be certain distance from the front of the conveyor, like that. And 30. All right, and now let's make another sketch to draw a package that we want to transport. Let's say just this size. Another extrude, and 20. Also as a new part. All right. Edit appearance to make it look like a carton, and rename it. All right. Then we can sync the changes that we just made by using this button. Okay, so there it is. Now what we want to do is to add some physics to each object. So kinematic and the layer. Let's make new layer conveyor, and then we need a transport surface. You do it by selecting the surface and clicking the left click. If you want to change the direction of movement, you right click and the arrow turns opposite way. But we want to have it towards the photocell. And then we need a motor to run it. And now this will be our photocell. So we add component sensor. It's gonna be green when it's clear. Oh, the other way. And the red one is occupied. Okay. And this is also another layer. Product. And we want this collision matrix to be like that. And then the photocell needs to detect products. Okay. Let's save it for now. And let's see if it runs. Yeah, so great. And now we want to have a way to control it from our PLC software. So let's create a new solution in back of TwinCAT. Okay, PLC part. And here we have our main. And then we need two variables to control the motor and check the photocell status. And then the easiest logic ever. Yeah. It's gonna look like this. And now we want to activate it. Yeah, so it's running. Not yet. It's gonna be running now. In a local local backup simulation. And now what we want to do, it's important, is to define the connection between between Beckhoff and ProtoTwin. So we have to check the ID, which we copy from here. And then we have to add a tag server. And reset. If we want to add something new, we select Beckhoff ADS. Here we type in this ID, and if we run it on a local host instead of physical PLC, we provide the IP address of localhost and additional 11 like that. We save it, and then we should have a connection right now. And when we import the tags, these two variables that we created are already available on the ProtoTwin side. And now we want them to be in bindings where the photocell, we choose a mistake of this kind that it should be output, not input. Yeah. So we load it again. And let's see if this can be updated. Yeah, now the photocell is an input as it should, and motor is an output. So we make them available in the bindings. So photocell, and then motor transport surface property stage, and let's run it. Yeah, so the box stops at the photocell. When we remove it, it's moving, and the conveyor is moving again. Yeah, but to make it more obvious, we want to create a many boxes, and let's try manual creator, which we're gonna connect to photocell state. So let's see if it really, oops, no. Okay, just for now, we're gonna make interval creator every 5 seconds. Yeah, so the next box is coming, and when we remove that, the next box is going towards the photocell. Okay, that's the first, I guess the most simple example of how to model and simulate conveyor.